My wife and I have very different ideas on how to spend our free time. When I go overseas, planning for myself, I would just have a few main tentpole things to build around. So when I went to Japan, it would be like the kayaking on the Sumida River or the underground indie rock concert that I went to. And then the rest of the time, I would just be doing whatever I felt like doing at that moment, right? Or I would give myself something intentionally vague, like go to Shibuya, right? And then I would just explore without any objectives and just take my time.
Ooh.
And even if I'm on leave in Singapore, I would happily spend every day at home. I don't even need to go out because I would just read manga, read a book, play a video game, edit a video or whatever, right? My wife, on the other hand, would plan like 3 main things to do each day while we're overseas. And even if she was on leave and taking a break locally in Singapore, she can't just sit on the sofa and watch YouTube, right? Not even for one day. And that's how we ended up going to JB and Pulau Ubin all in the same week, which is like 500% more activity than a normal week for me, even in this fun employment phase of my life. I always tell her that not every minute of every day needs to be maximized. And if you've been watching my videos, you probably know by now that I'm an advocate for taking time and space to fully enjoy the present moment and don't multitask too much. However, I am also glad to have been proven wrong by her time and time again. You see, the flip side of my philosophy of deep present enjoyment is that it's very easy for me to convince myself that I don't currently want to put in that much time or effort into something, and then I end up wasting several hours scrolling TikTok or like playing empty calorie mobile games. It's this annoying habit that leads me to leave a game or a book that I really want to finish, but I just leave it untouched for weeks or even months at a time, because I'm always waiting for that perfect day where I'm in the mood, no one is there to disturb me, and I can put like 6 straight hours into it. But of course, those kinds of days hardly ever come by, especially as a working adult. And then what happens, right? Then I end up making no progress whatsoever on the book, on the game, on everything. It's something I've learned to tackle a little bit better in recent days. Learning how to do video, starting this YouTube channel, diving into a whole new hobby of Warhammer 40,000 miniature painting, which I will probably do a video on in the future at some point. Basically, I'm trying to become someone who starts, or at least tries, before he feels completely ready, right? Instead of just overthinking myself into not starting at all. So when my wife said, let's go to Ubin and JB this week, I don't deny that there was a part of me that initially felt like, don't want lah, lazy But because she is my wife and there are very few things in life more worthwhile to me than keeping her company and making her happy, I just went with her suggestion. I followed her lead, and I got to experience some things that I would never have otherwise. I've learned and relearned time and time again that reading about something or watching a video about it is never going to be the same as actually trying it myself or being there myself. So while I might plan my own off days differently than my wife, and I might not always be immediately enthusiastic about every scheduling suggestion that she might have, staying open-minded to trying new things and being a good follower has made my life a little bit richer, has served me well. Now, there's absolutely still a lot of value in slowing down, doing less, and leaving some space in your life. But every choice or action has an opportunity cost of some sort, and understanding that is the case, and being willing to go against the grain of your brain every once in a while, and borrowing someone else's way of seeing the world can lead to a fuller, more fulfilling life, I think. And even if at the end of the day you went to try the thing and you hated it, well, I mean, at least you have a good story to tell, right? Anyway, thanks for watching this video, and I will see you in the next one.